Long time ago, there lived a couple named Dayo and Desola. Dayo was a calm man who never had a chance to look at his wife's face and never had the power to control her or the house. Desola was a woman who had never been satisfied with what she had. Desola used her youth time to sleep with all young men and sugar daddies. With all Desola's character and behavior, Dayo still loved her. His family asked him to divorce her, however, Dayo still refused to make such decision. Dayo told his family that Desola will change. That was what he believed. However, Desola never changed. One day, after she returned from her outing, Dayo was standing at the door. "Why are you blocking my way?" Desola asked. "Where are you coming from?" Dayo asked. "You left this house without preparing any food for me, and you are just returning by this time. Check your time." Then Desola replied, "Wait, Dayo, are you talking to me? You dare look at me in the face and ask me that stupid question? You will not enter this house until you tell me where you are coming from," Dayo said. Then Desola replied, "Since when did that become your problem? Since when did my whereabouts become your business? If you don't let me in right now, I will smash your head on the wall." Dayo quickly left the doorway and Desola walked in angrily. Desola was sitting when something came across her mind. "Yes," she said, feeling excited. "Let me retire from this work and give birth. Then my children will take over from where I stop." Desola stopped going out and she stopped picking her sugar daddy's calls. Desola adjusted to her new life. Dayo was happy when she saw Desola that she stopped going out. Dayo saying to himself, "I said it, she will change." Dayo and Desola was lying on the bed. "I am so happy," Dayo said, "that you have changed. I believe that nothing God cannot do." Desola smiled softly. "Honey, I am retiring because I have some set of people that will be replacing me soon." Dayo looked at her. "Retiring?" he asked. If he's retiring or change, it's still the same thing to me." Many years later, Desola gave birth to 3 girls. Desola was very happy. Finally, her dream came true. Her first child was called Adeyinka, the second child was Jumok, and the third child was called Enola. Desola trained her 3 children with the mindset that they could live their lives the way she wanted them. Desola started teaching Adeyinka and Jumok how to corner a man, collect money from them without having fun with them, and teach them how they can get what they ever wanted and desire. One day, Jumok stole pepper from their neighbor. Dayo and Desola were sitting in front of the house when their neighbor came shouting Jumok's name. "Come out here, you thief!" Then Desola asked, "What happened? Why are you shouting her name like that?" Their neighbor replied, "I kept some pepper in my kitchen and your daughter went and took it." Jumok came out from the room and said, "I need it. That is why I took it." "What right did you have?" Their neighbor said. "Even if you need it, you could have asked me first before you enter my kitchen and took the pepper." Then Desola cut her off. "Don't you hear what she just said? She said she need it." Their neighbor stood in disbelief. "Is that all you can say?" Instead to scolding her for what she did was wrong. "Definitely you taught her all these bad habits. I pray you will reap what you sow." Then she walked away angrily. Dayo turned to his wife. "What life are you placing in the hands of our children? You are leading those children to the wrong path." Desola started shouting, "What do you know? They are my children. I will do what I want with them." Dayo lost his temper. "I will not sit and watch you destroy these children's life." Desola angrily pushed Dayo from the bench. Dayo was rushed to the hospital and the doctor confirmed that Dayo had lost his eyesight. Desola was happy. Dayo won't see anything that will make him complain again. None of his children respected him except the last child, Enola. Dayo called his sister to help him and took Enola away from the house. When Dayo's sister came, they told Desola that she just wanted to spend the weekend with her. However, Enola never came back home. Desola told Dayo to call his sister to bring Enola back home. However, Dayo had to convince her, let her stay with my sister. At least she will take care of her and you don't have to stress yourself over her since you have to care for already. There was a woman named Mrs. Alaba. Mrs. Alaba was looking for a house help. Omalicha was passing through Mrs. Alaba's street when she saw it written in front of her gate that help is needed. Then Omalicha applied and she was accepted. When she got to Mrs. Alaba's house, she pretended to be Holy Child. Called money gathering every day. Whenever she's praying and speaking in tongue, it seems like the roof wanted to remove. Mrs. Alaba liked her and grew fond of her fast. Adenika had loved Alaba's husband. Adesola visited her daughter, Adenika. Mother, I've been waiting for you. I'm tired of pretending to be a holy child. Then Desola replied, so tell me, how is it going? Mother, that man really loved his wife. He is too faithful. Don't worry. There is no how a man will be faithful that can escape our trap. Bet it with me. You can have him if you want to. When Desola wanted to leave Alaba's house, she gave her a lot of clothes, provision, and some money. However, Adesola was never satisfied. She longed for more. Adenika started her plan the way her mother taught her. Alaba's husband, who was so faithful, was no longer faithful. He started distancing from his wife. All of a sudden, he stopped sleeping with his wife. He slept in the guest room and then sneaked into Adenika's room at the middle of night, while Alaba remained blind to all her evil charm. One day, Adenika sat in the sitting room with legs crossed. Alaba came from the stairs and saw her. What are you doing here? She asked. You are supposed to be at your duty post. And what happened to your uniform? As Adenika rolled her eyes. I no longer belong there. Adenika said. Alaba replied, what did you mean you don't belong there? You came into this house as my help. Mrs. Alaba, I am no longer your housemaid, and I will be respected as you are respected in this house. Alaba could not believe what she was hearing at that moment. What did you mean? You are just a house help. Did you fall down and hit your head? Mrs. Alaba asked. No, Adenika replied. I didn't hit my head. I am simply taking what is rightful mine. Mrs. Alaba stood in confusion. Adenika, you are confusing me. What exactly is happening? Makes me to understand. Then Adenika replied, very good. That was what you should have asked since morning. Your husband was planning to tell you when he returned. However, since you want to know, let me help him. I and your husband are lovers. Alaba started laughing. See these rats. Did you know what you are saying? That man cannot be your lover. He promised to stand by me. He promised not to love another woman. He is a faithful husband. It is not my husband you are talking about. Please stop dreaming and wake up from your dreams. She started laughing and went back into her room. Alaba and her husband were eating dinner. Dear, something happened in this house today, Alaba said. What happened? Her husband asked. It's our house help. I met her sitting over there. I asked her what is she doing there. She was supposed to be doing what she came here for. You can't believe what she told me. I don't belong there. Alaba started laughing again. Then her husband dropped his spoon. Dear, I was planning to tell you that after dinner. Tell me what, Alaba asked. You see, what Adenyinka told you is true. I really loved her so much and I would appreciate it if you would honor my decision. Alaba stood up. It seems you both are losing your mind. Dear, did you even realize what you are saying right now? You have lost your mind. I can see it. What did you want to do with a house help? And beside, did you forget all the promises you made to me? Darling, not when I am alive and not in this house. I will not allow that. Alaba walked away angrily. The next day, Adenyika left the house. Alaba thought she was gone for good. However, her husband never returned home. They rent another apartment and started living there. Alaba's husband allowed Adenyika to have access to his phone and his account pin. 2 months later, Adenyika killed Alaba's husband and ran away with his money. Alaba was sitting in the house when she received the news that her husband was stabbed to death. Alaba tried all she could to find Adenyika. However, Adenyika was nowhere to be found. Dayo and Desola, her parents, were sitting in the house when Adenyika walked in with a box full of money. "Mommy, our job is done. Finally, we have it." "What is it?" her mother asked. "That man is dead," Adenyika said. "And you see this box in my hand is full of money. And I transferred 25 million from his account." Then her mother replied, "Very good. That is my daughter. Thank God you learned fast." Dayo, who was listening, was lost for a moment. "Adenyika, what did you say you did? You killed a man and took all his money." Desola cut him off. "Shut your mouth up. Who asked you to talk? You, this blind man. You are talking. The money we are using to feed you. Did you know where the money is coming from?" "My daughter, don't mind that good for nothing man. My daughter, this is called a well done job. And for now, you will have to lie low. Don't go out for now." While they were still talking, Jumok walked in, her second daughter. "Mommy, you can't believe what happened today," Jumok said. "Let me know, my dear daughter. I met a guy today. He told me that he and his wife will be needing service. After that, I followed him to his house. When I got there, I serviced husband and wife." "See my daughter," her mother said. "That is my girl. I trust you. Did you serve them well? And did they pay you well?" "Yes, of course," Jumoke replied. "By the time I'm done with them, see, mommy, they were surprised and they doubled my money." Dayo was shaking his head and tears flowing from his eyes. "Kai, Jumoke," Dayo called out, "if I may hear you right, you slept with a man and a woman at the same time? You slept with a woman like you? You have done the abominable thing. Adesola, you have finally destroyed these children's lives." "Who tell you I'm destroying their lives? We are just making a living." "Oh, I forgot. I can see it clearly now, like mother, like daughters. You call this a living? You are destroying their lives." While they were still arguing how to divide the money between them, Jumoke started coughing blood, not knowing to her that the couple she slept with used her for ritual. Jumoke fell and stopped breathing. While they were still crying and shouting her name, someone knocked at their door. And no one responded. It was just only their cry. Then the policemen forced their way in. "Adenyika, you are under arrest for the murder of Chief Ademola." Adenyika was arrested. After questioning her the next day, Adesola was also arrested. Dayo called his sister. "You can let my daughter come back home now. I will need someone to take care of me." "My brother," his sister said. You did the right thing by sending that child out of this house. If not, she would have ended up like her sisters, and you use your own share of our father property to send her to school abroad. She is coming back to Nigeria in the next 7 months. Thank you for watching this story. Kindly share your thoughts with me in the comment section. What lesson did you learn from this story? Share this story with your loved ones. And please, if you've not subscribed, subscribe to this channel till I bring another story your way. Bye.